Top 10 plays sa Week 2 ng NCAA Men's Basketball. Abangan! Women's speed kicking champions sa middleweight at heavyweight division. Alamin! Robi Nayve ng CSB Blazers tatambay sa chatbox. Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat mga kapuso. This is your favorite in-between show, Sandwich. Dun po sa ating first and second game. This is Game On and my name is Martin Javier, still hosting here inside the Studio of Champions. As you guys can see that we brought from Studio 7, or not Studio 7, but in GMA, papunta po dito sa ating venue ng men's basketball in La Salle, Green Hills, inside the St. Benil Gym in Mandaluyong City. And we are just coming after that game between the CSB Blazers and the University of Perpetual Help Altas, kung saan siyempre itinala ng CSB ang kanilang 4 na sunod na panalo dito sa Season 97, improving their record to 4-1. Perpetual, on the other hand, crashing to 2-3. Now, we have a lot in store for you today in this particular show, and we will begin this edition, of course, with our halftime performers today. Unahin ko na yung nag-perform kanina. Siyempre, nandito, kapuso artist, kapuso actress, singer, all around, Miss Denise Barbacena.
Hi! Ako pala yun. Nag-perform pala ako. Hi, guys! Hello, hello!
Hello, Denise. Sabi sa akin ni Denise, medyo kinakabahan daw siya.
Yes.
Okay, sige. Denise, papakalmahin ka muna natin.
Okay.
Introduce natin yung mga kasama. Kasi may kasama ka naman.
Oh!
Meron naman.
Joining me?
Kapuso artist, our performer for the second day, Mr. Brent Valdez.
Magandang araw mga kapuso! Woohoo!
So, welcome Denise, Brent, dito sa studio.
Yes.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for accepting our invitation.
Of course, of course.
It's an honor, bro.
It's an honor. Okay, it's Brent's second time in the NCAA because
Really?
last year,
Yeah, the first time was the opening of the NCAA.
flag bearer si
Oh,
Brent.
grabe
Flag
naman
bearer.
pala.
LPU yun.
LPU. Sige, kamusta nga yung experience mo? That was last year, Brent.
Last year, yeah.
Diba? Kasama
Oo.
iba natin
At the
mga
height of
Kapuso
the
stars.
pandemic.
Yan.
Oh.
Kamusta yun? Because, you know, we don't usually do openings like that. Kasi virtual, na ginawa sa
Yeah.
studio. So, how was your experience last year?
This one is different. That one was my first time kasi to join in sa opening ng NCAA. It was surreal, it was fun. I was with my co-actors, kaya masaya naging.
Oh, Brent, thank you for coming back today.
Thank you.
Ayan. Pero yung kasama mo dito, si Miss Denise.
Yes.
Kanina,
Denise
My
nag-perform.
first
Barbacena.
time.
Oo.
Your first time here?
Yeah.
And you gave us a great performance
Really?
earlier.
Wow, thank you.
Pero kamusta yun? Lagi ka bang nagpo-perform ngayon, syempre, ng live? Or
Oh.
ito, iba to. Kasi sa gitna ng court
Yes,
to.
yes. Well, actually, parang second time ko palang to be out with a
Oh.
live audience. First one was also for GMA, pero sa Cebu. So, medyo...
This is for the master class
Yes, for
series.
the masterclass. So,
Okay.
parang ito talaga yung second time ko lang to go out na may live audience with, you know, people around me. So, medyo may ibang level yung kaba. Pero, you know, it's fun, you know, having people around you for such a long time na you're stuck at home.
Correct.
So,
Oo.
yeah. I enjoyed very
Si Denise
much.
naman busy kasi maraming show sa
Sino?
GMA.
Ako ba?
Busy,
Palagi nyo
busy.
mapapanood yan si Denise
Oo,
Barbacena.
wala pa akong tulog. Wow!
Wala akong tulog.
Sana all.
Na-stress
How I
siya.
wish.
Na-stress siya. Okay, pero si Brent naman, Brent,
Yes, bro.
later you'll be performing
Oo naman.
for our Kapuso fans. Ano ba yung hinanda mo sa atin? Meron ka bang, ano ba to? This is gonna be upbeat.
This is an upbeat song.
Upbeat
I'm excited to
song.
share this with our Kapuso viewers. Ayan, para mamaya yan sa halftime show.
Halftime show. Abangan niyo po yan. EACJRU halftime magpo-perform po si Bren Valdez. Pero itatanong ko na yung kinakakaba ni
Oh my gosh.
Miss Denise
Is this
Barbacena
question about sports?
Hindi, kinakabahan daw kasi siya kasi hindi niya, syempre, comfort zone.
Yeah,
diba?
yeah.
Pero Denise, nakita kita kanina. Nandun kami sa taas eh. So nakita ko si Denise talagang nanonood siya ng team. Bago pa yun, pinag-aaralan na niya yung mga team. So, kamusta naman yung ano mo kanina? Experience mo in watching the game?
Napaaral ako ng history ng basketball, guys.
Talaga? Sige nga. Biro lang,
Joke
biro lang. Oh.
Hindi, kasi like I said, ngayon lang ulit ako nakalabas, with actual, real, live people in front of me. So, ito na yung pinaka ma-aksyon na nasaksihan ko for the past 2 years. And grabe, iba talaga yung feeling. And intense. Hindi ko ma-imagine how the players, playing for something na you've really worked hard and prepared for, diba?
Sure.
So, I'm sure iba yung level ng sa mga players. And I felt it from watching from the sa gilid eh.
Sa gilid eh.
Yes.
Tsaka diba, iba
Fire,
the fire. Oh, iba rin talaga yung pag nanonood ka sa TV.
Yes,
and then you're watching an actual
gusto
game.
ko yun. Yes.
Go, gusto ko.
Yes.
Talagang
Nakita ko,
very
I had a
forceful.
glimpse sa monitors. Pero iba yung feeling when you're in front of, iba talaga, guys.
Nararamdaman mo yung pagkaan nila. Ganyan.
Hopefully nga, medyo at ease na ulit, diba? Para more people can come and watch
That's
live.
right. Oo, yan po si Denise. At least ngayon, na-introduce na natin siya sa mundo ng sports and basketball. Oh,
Yes.
si Brent naman. Brent, are you into sports?
Yeah, man. I
Let's
play
go.
basketball, surfing, anything water sports.
Water sports.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Who's your favorite team? Or which is your favorite team?
Now sa basketball, EAC. I'm
EAC.
supporting for King Gortiza.
Oh, na-mention niya, meron siyang friend from
Si King, friend
Gortiza.
mo.
Yeah,
Oh,
from,
shoutout mo naman
Cavite. Shoutout sa'yo, brother. Pagaling ka. Alam ko na-injure ka. But good luck for later.
Yan, injure si King pala. Na-injure siya nung last game or 2 games ago. Hindi siya nakapaglaro. Last game, kay Big Pan mo kilala si King?
Family friend, bro.
Family
Oo.
friend.
Akala ko kanina
Sa
lang dyan.
Cavite. Kanina lang kinausap ko lang.
Nagkasalubong sila. Hi,
Oo.
Rubbing elbows na agad kami. Kakamit ko lang kanina. Hindi, pero maganda. Mamaya maglalaro si King.
Oo.
Kaya pala.
Saktong-sakto sa halftime show. Doon ako magpe-perform.
Yun. Oh, baka naman kasing galing mo si King. Ganun ba? Same level of basketball
Sakto
ba yan?
lang. Dito tayo sa, sa
Entertainment.
entertainment tayo.
Okay. Sige, pag-usapan natin yung entertainment
Aha.
kasi
Oh.
I
Mention na
understand.
natin.
Sige, unahin muna natin. You are in the same show.
Yes.
Kanina yung kasama ninyo na si Rain Matienzo.
oo.
She was
Pinakita
here.
natin. She
Oo.
was here kanina, making an appearance. Ano ba yung show nyo? Can you tell us a bit more about it? And your roles in the show.
Okay.
go
So, you
ahead.
wanna go first? Okay, we are in Artikulo 247.
247.
Okay.
It's teleserye, of course, under GMA.
Showing siya every 4:15 p.m. sa GMA Afternoon Prime.
Yeah.
And kasama namin si Rian Ramos, Benjamin Alves,
Chris Bernal.
Mark Heras, Chris Bernal, and si Mike
Rain,
Tan.
si Rain.
Yeah, Rain Matienzo.
That's a star-studded show na napakadaming stars na kasama niya. Hindi ba kayo kinakabahan doon? Si Denise Anay eh.
Wow.
Elisa na
Kasi star na rin siya.
Grabe naman yan.
Diba? Oh.
Grabe ka naman, Martin.
Masaya yung
Masaya.
set ng Artikulo 247. Maraming magagandang nangyari doon sa
You
show
were
na
locked
yun.
in.
Yeah, locked in
For
siya.
a month.
Yeah, in Batangas.
I was about to say, because our players right now are experiencing or the same thing. Kasi
yeah.
nasa bubble sila
Yeah.
ngayon. They're isolated.
Yeah.
Kamusta experience na yun? Hindi ba nakakabaliw? Kasi syempre, minsan, mag-isa ka sa room mo, ganyan. How was the experience for you? Because that was a month for you guys just taping and just, doing the show. Brent.
Actually, it's hard. Kasi nga, syempre, you're away from your family. Pero kung iisa lang naman yung, yung point of view nyo and yung goal nyo together, magiging maayos lahat. And yung pakikitungo mo towards people, kapag maayos yan lahat, wala kang magiging problema. Even if you're away from your family.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's natural
Denise.
naman when you're away from home, diba? And it's human, parang to be confined in one place for a long time. Talagang may maaya. But you have a goal kasi you're there to work. So, focus ka sa what you have to do. And yeah, just hope for the best na paglabas mo, di ba? Maalala mo pa yung
Pero hindi lang kasi yun parang in addition to that, you gain friends,
Yeah.
makakasama mo na
That's
even
true.
if tapos na yung trabaho, magiging kaibigan mo sila outside
that is
work.
if you make friends.
Yes.
Oh, show.
Ooh. Sino kayang naging friend doon? Ni Brent.
Nakaka-brand.
Marami, lahat kami naging friends doon.
Wala ka bang dinate after?
Oh!
Wait lang po, ha? May headline tayo bukas niyan.
Headline
Hindi,
po.
pero yun din yung sinabi sa atin ng mga players kasi ngayon,
Yeah.
syempre, heightened yung chemistry nila,
Oh,
mas
yeah.
kilala nila yung isa't isa. Ganyan din ba sa inyo? Kumbaga, sabi din nila, mas focused ba kayo dun sa craft ninyo? Mas
For
in
you.
character kayo?
Once kasi na nakapag-build ka na ng rapport sa mga ka-workmates mo, mawawala na yung yung hiya-hiya factor eh. So whenever you're on the, kagaya nito, on the court, magiging magiging maayos yung pagkakaisa nyo.
Well, yeah. Maswerte lang kami na mababait and very professional yung nakasama namin sa show, no? So I cannot speak for other shows, but yeah, we were lucky to have very professional and mababait na cast. So I guess for the teams, sana talaga mawala na rin yung ganun kasi I think it's a different challenge on top of,
Oo
you know,
naman.
preparing for something
Right.
really big. Parang kung medyo ka pa, alam mo yun, parang emotionally challenged ka pa sa ganun. So I really
Right.
hope
You have to be
things
prepared.
get better
Yeah.
para, you know, for the athletes then to really just focus on the game.
Because you're battling many things when you're
Yeah.
inside the bubble or you're
Yes.
lock in taping physically, emotionally,
Yes. So
mentally.
sana, no, yeah.
Yan. Pero, sige, I like the mix here because
Why?
you do a little, because you do a little bit of everything. You act,
Oh.
you sing, do you dance? You dance? Yes!
Do I dance?
Hey,
Do I dance? Okay. But how is that experience like? And for you, Denise, you do a lot of shows already. Nagagawa mo yan lahat dito sa GMA. Ano yung pinaka-favorite mong ginagawa?
Surprisingly, I enjoy acting more because I feel like, you know, when you act, parang you're just in your zone. Unlike when you have to perform, you have to, you know, you have people watching you
Right.
real time. So, yeah, but I am enjoying whatever it is that's in front of me. You know, I take my time to enjoy everything.
Tsaka may drama si Denise, tapos may comedy pa.
Oh.
Yung Bubble Gang. Oh, di
Grabe
ba?
naman.
complete package,
Complete package.
si Denise Barbas.
Denise, ikaw naman, Brent.
Ako naman, I'm focusing now on acting, pero kasi performing is engraved na in my heart. So,
Performers.
Na-miss
whatever
mo
it
to?
takes.
Na-miss
Andyan na
mo
yan.
to?
Oo, every now and then, pag magpe-perform ka in front of people, magpa-fire up ulit yung
So later, enjoy.
Later.
Yes, I
Okay.
will.
So, before we let you go, again, I promise that I'll give you the opportunity to promote your songs. Saan ba kayo mahanap ng mga kapuso natin on social media? Sige, let's start with Brent.
Sige, mga kapuso, patuloy niyo pong panoorin ang Artikulo 247 every 4:15 p.m. yan sa GMA Afternoon Prime. And I do hope you can download my single, Sana Hindi Pa Huli,
Wow.
on Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, and 180 digital stores worldwide po yan. And also, The Vow on Spotify also. Thank you so much.
You have a single pala.
Download niyo po yan. Tsaka
Yes.
pakinggan ninyo. Denise?
Yes, thank you so much for having us today. So, Bubble Gang every Friday night, 9:40. So, medyo maaga na siya. Hindi na kayo masyadong mapuyat. Of course, Artikulo 247. And I have an upcoming song,
Meron din.
Yun, no?
Sabi sa inyo eh.
April or May. So, i-follow me on all my social media accounts, Denise Barbacena, para makita nilang i-update kung kailan. Kasi medyo, I'm very, naka-focus ako dito. Ako lang din gumagawa lahat ng music video and everything. So,
Nice.
hindi ko pa siya ma-announce talaga.
Okay,
But
sige.
abangan nila yan.
Okay, thank you so
Kailan?
much kung kailan lalabas.
Okay.
Yon, thank you so much to our halftime
Yay,
performers
thank
today.
you.
Thank you so much, NCAA. Thank you, Martin, for having us.
Thank you so much, Denise and Brent, for joining us here at the studio of
Thank
Champions. Thank you. But we are not yet done. Again, we are just getting started here on the show. If you guys want to see the best moves, the best passes, and the greatest shots from the players, you guys should watch this. These are our top 10 plays of the week here in your NCAA Season 97.
Narito na ang top 10 plays nitong nakaraang linggo sa NCAA Season 97 Men's Basketball. At number 10, CJ Cadwa steals the ball, goes all. Sa number 9, JB Bahio ng San Beda pinakita ang kanyang bagong spin move kontra sa JRU. Dito naman sa number 8, Robi Nayve sumugod kontra sa depensa ni Justin Arana at nakascore gamit ang kanyang kaliwang kamay.
Switching hands, Coach Jerry.
Here at number 7 is James Kwekute, reminding us why he's one of the best shooting guards, if not the best, in the NCAA.
On cue, James Kwekute with a step back three.
Sa number 6, It's CJ Cadwa again, bringing his bully time tweet to the actual game. Pati si Benji Paras nagulat sa galaw na yon ni CJ.
What a move by CJ Cadwa, bully time!
Para naman sa number 5, Stefan Steinel fumiesta sa ilalim kontra sa CSB. Enka ang depensa.
Steinel the quick spin.
Final the reverse!
Ganda nun. Ganda ng move nun.
Dito naman sa number 4, Jordan Santa Ana, dinaanan ng traffic at nakarating sa kanyang destinasyon.
On the scoop.
At number 3, the unstoppable Renz Abando is back on the list with 2 of his career-high 24 points in the NCAA. Para naman sa ating number 2 play, Enoch Valdez of LPU rises up for the first dunk in NCAA Season 97. At para sa ating number 1 play, ang Yanis ng Baste, JM Calma, humingi ng clear out, binangga ang depensa, umikot, tumira, puntos para sa San Sebastian. Abangan ang iba pang mga awesome plays mula sa ating mga collegiate basketball superstars sa pagpapatuloy ng NCAA Season 97.
Those are our top 10 plays of the week here in your NCAA Season 97 and more to come in the coming games dito po sa ating season. But coming up next, when we return, we'll find out who the champions are in the speed kicking tournament natin sa women's division in the ongoing virtual Taekwondo tournament. Lahat pong yan sa pagbabalik ng Game On! Welcome back, and you guys are still watching Game On. Mga kapuso, nandito pa rin tayo sa Sports Studio of Champions here in La Salle, Green Hills, and Mandaluyong City. At kung kanina, basketball highlights ang inyong napanood, tutungo naman tayo sa ating virtual Taekwondo tournament ongoing right now here in your NCAA Season 97. And right now, we are going to check out the results of the speed kicking tournament in the women's middleweight and heavyweight division. Watch this.
Sa middleweight division ng NCAA Season 97 Women's Speed Kicking Competition, 5 Taekwondo Jins ang nagpakitang gilas upang makapagbigay ng karangalan sa kani-kanilang mga eskwelahan. Nakapag-uwi ng bronze medal si Ashley Judd Felipe ng CSB Lady Blazers. Samantalang si Riza Rose Collado naman ng San Beda Lady Red Jins ang nakakuha ng silver. Ang hinirang bilang gold medalist at middleweight champion ng Women's Speed Kicking Competition ay si Sheila May Samson ng CSB Lady Blazers. Sa heavyweight division, 8 Taekwondo Jins ang nagpakita ng kanilang galing sa speed kicking at 3 ang nakapag-uwi ng medalya. Si Sofia Nicole Bacusa ng JRU Lady Bombers ang nakakuha ng bronze. Habang si Daniela Patrice Malmis naman ng EAC Lady Generals ang nagtapos bilang silver medalist. At ang nanalo ng gold medal ay si Ethel Jade Palconit ng CSB Lady Blazers. Balikan natin ang mga gold medalists ng NCAA Season 97 Women's Speed Kicking Competition. Sa middleweight division, si Sheila May Samson ng CSB Lady Blazers ang nakakuha ng pinakamataas na score. At sa heavyweight division, si Ethel Jade Palconit ng CSB Lady Blazers ang hinirang bilang kampiyon. Congratulations to the champions of the NCAA Season 97 Women's Speed Kicking Competition.
We congratulate and salute all of our champions dyan po sa women's middleweight and heavyweight division. And again, more highlights, more results to come here on Game On. But coming up next, makakapanayam na po natin ang isa sa mga star players this year ng College of St. Benilde Blazers. Andito sa Studio of Champions, si Robi Nayve. Yan po ay sa pagbabalik natin dito sa Game On! Back here on Game On, still here at the Studio of Champions. Martin Javier here at the service. And right now, after CSB won earlier on a 4-game winning streak right now, we are going to be joined by one of their key players in the season, their top scorer this year, nandito. Also the number 3 scorer in the league from the CSB Blazers. Let's welcome to the Studio of Champions, Robi Nayve. Robbie, welcome to the show.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Robbie, and congratulations first off.
Thank you again.
Okay, Robs, we've seen you in the past seasons, obviously, playing for CSB, but playing a limited role before. But it seems like this year, number 1, you have the keys and the confidence of Coach Charles. But number 2, you are performing in the clutch as well. Saan ang gagaling tong kumpiyansa, performance ni Robbie this year?
Actually, I just know na I have to step up this season since what I told the reporters the previous interview, Justin and Jimboy Pastoran is out sa team, so
Correct.
I really had to do my best in this new role that Coach Charles gave me, and I just embrace it, and yun na.
But what can you say about CSB? Because you've witnessed CSB in the past and you've seen, the things that you needed to work on. Now you guys are on a 4-game winning streak. What can you say so far about your performance this year?
About mine, I really don't think about my individual performance. I really think about the team's performance. Today, medyo naging off kami sa second half. We let up our lead. And that was a bit bad for our part, especially the leaders. Medyo naglaylo kami the second half, and hopefully sa next games namin, may improve namin yun. And if you have those kinds of leads, big leads in the first half, sana maintain namin yung ano.
But so far in the past 4 games, that has been the story for you guys. It's just, staying composed in that fourth quarter and getting the wins. Again, we emphasize this because that was the problem of CSB in the past years. But Robbie, you are having a fantastic year, just over 15 points per game this year. Okay, kanino mo kine-credit yung gantong klaseng performance mo? Is this because of your off-season work? Because we were off for the past 2 years, over 2 years. Hindi tayo nagbabasketball sa NCAA. Tapos ngayon, ganito yung pinapakita mo.
About yung sa performance ko, siguro grabe yung preparation ko nung talaga pandemic. Individually, yun nga, I was with training with Evan Nele, if you know. I was training with him the whole 2021 with Coach Jolo Tamayo.
Okay.
With True Focus, we really enhanced our skills individually, and
Shoutout kay Coach Jolo,
shout out
ha?
to Coach Jolo.
Okay, siya pala nagpa-extra work kay Robbie. Okay, tuloy mo, Robs.
And ayun, nagbunga naman yung mga extra works namin ni Evan, and hopefully he'll do good as well sa season niya, and ayun, fruits of the labor lang yung talaga.
But it's one thing to deepen your bag of tricks dito sa kasi pinapakita mo sa atin dyan. You've had, incredible finishes at the rim. Pero gusto ko ring pagtuunan pansin, Robbie, yung mga clutch baskets mo. I mean, you've had a lot of go-ahead baskets this year. Where is this confidence coming from? And I feel like you got ice in your veins. Oh, Robs.
About that one, as one of the leaders here sa Benilde, I really have to step up on those kinds of situations, especially the crunch time. I know Coach Charles has been looking for someone to step up during those times, and I'm just up for the task.
And if you watch the games, guys, of CSB, Robbie, no hesitations. in taking and making those shots. By the way, I also mentioned an incredible clip earlier. You're shooting 40 before this game against Perpetual. You're shooting 47% from deep. Isa ba yan sa talagang winner con mo aside from your skills, your three-point shooting?
Before the season, when our training camp started, I had a parang promise to myself na I would wake up early and shoot the ball around 4 a.m., 5 a.m.
Wow.
But, I was telling myself na I need to do something for me to be consistent. So, ayun naman. It showed naman this season and hopefully until this season ends, hopefully ma-maintain ko.
This is Mamba mentality, what we're witnessing here coming from Robbie. Obviously, translating on the court. Yun dapat yung itatanong ko sa iyo eh. Kasi sinabi sa amin kanina ni Will sa interview na kaya yung ganyan. Kasi 4 a.m. pa lang. Gising na yan. Rob, sige, kwento mo sa amin. What was the premise kung bakit mo mag-decide na fine, I'll wake up 4 a.m., I'll work on my shots, and now, you know, it's bearing fruits for you?
It started kasi when our practices kasi started around 6 a.m. in the morning. So, ayun, I was finding a way to shoot earlier than the rest of the team. And yun kasi, medyo conflict din kasi yung schedules namin sa class. So, if after training pa ako mag-shoot around, parang wala na akong time, magmamadali na ako. So, ayun, naisip ko na I'll start earlier na lang din. And, ayun, maganda naman yung naging kalabasan.
Grabe yung disiplina po ng isang Robi Nayve. And I love it because you're emphasizing student first before the athlete. But, you know, a lot of people, Robbie, did not expect this from you and from CSB. 4-1 start to the season. Obviously, in season 95, you came up short. We were 9-9. You were number 5. You were probably 2 games behind San Sebastian in getting that number 4 spot. Okay, unahin muna natin, what's the outlook now for the CSB Blazers? Is this something that we will consistently see in season? Because I feel like every game I see you just keep getting better. Ganyan ba yung makikita natin in the future for CSB?
As Coach Charles has been saying, we'll have to take this season 1 game at a time.
Okay.
We can think about the future right away, like the Final Four, the championship, if ever. We really have to think about the next games that we and prepare for every single game.
Okay. Gusto kong pag-usapan to kasi hindi ko pa naririnig sa player. Hindi natin ito natanong kay Will. Tsaka si Coach Charles lagi ni-interview natin. Nakatakot ba si Coach Charles maging coach? Because we know how vocal he is on the court, but we know how good he is as a coach also. So, how is Coach Charles as a head coach, obviously for the first time this year in the NCAA?
As a head coach, super hats off ako kay Coach Charles. Grabe yung sistema na dinala niya sa amin. I know what he has been saying na we really lack talent talaga. Pero with the system that he brought to the CSB, sobrang laking pinagbago yan sa amin and sobrang laking tulong talaga. And actually, the whole coaching staff, yun nga, I really commend them for all the efforts that they give to the team. Sobrang grabe yung dedication nila sa team talaga and we really want to repay their sacrifices with getting wins talaga.
Kasi grabe yung step up this year. Iba yung level of basketball na nilalaro ngayon ng CSB despite losing some key pieces. You know, you got Yankee, Justin, obviously Clement, rest in peace of course. Also, not with the squad anymore but I feel like they are performing better. All right. So far sa mga nakalaban, let's talk about your first loss of the season against Letran. That was opening game, obviously put a lot of pressure on you, but you gave a good fight against Letran. What changed after that? Kasi heartbreaking yun para sa inyo because you had the opportunities to win that particular game. What changed in that game and that ultimately, you know, spearheaded that 4-game winning streak which you guys are in right now?
With that first game, at first, we really thought he had it talaga.
Talaga? Okay. Talaga in the bag na to. Yeah.
Pero ayun nga, it got into our heads and medyo nag-let up din yung team like what happened with the game today. Ayun. Pero at least now, we know that we can contend with our performance at the time. Even though it was a loss, we lost that game. We know that we can contend with almost all of the teams in this league. So, ayun.
But because these are serious wins, I mean, convincing pala wins coming from CSB, beating teams by 10 points. Kanina, at one point, it was a 23-point lead for the College of CSB Blazers. Pero so far, ito Robbie, sa mga nakaka-matchup mo in season 97, obviously may mga nakalaban ka na before in the previous years, but your first time as a main guy, kamusta naman yung pakiramdam that you are the main guy right now? And sino yung pinaka-tough matchup for you so far?
For me,
Okay,
wala pa
tagalino.
namang, hindi sa pero different teams are making different schemes naman for me or for the team, whoever's doing good every game. So for me, there's no one in particular pa naman na pero medyo nahirapan ako with our game today since
Nahirapan ka today?
medyo they're covering me on the zone, on their zone against us. So
Yeah, because
ayun.
that was the change for Perpetual nung second half, kaya sila nakabalik.
Yeah. Pero good thing, even if I can't handle the ball much or I don't get any touches, still yung teammates ko naman, medyo bibigyan ko naman sila ng space to score. So if yung nadadala ko, so okay lang din sa akin.
Now, Robs, before we, make you invite our viewers here, kasi kanina, nag-message kay Mikey, nanonood yung older brother mo. Si Raf. Oo. Una muna, kasi you came from a good San Beda program in high school. Ako, when I was covering you in the past, I was wondering, nag-CSB siya. Okay. Obviously, you could have gone a different route, but you chose CSB. Was that the reason why? Kasi siya naglaro muna sa Blazers? Or was it part of your decision?
Actually, I didn't know na mapupunta talaga sa CSB.
Okay.
After my high school season, I was trying out for different teams. Medyo nakalin talaga ako to try out for the UAAP team since yun din yung gusto sana ng dad ko. Pero when I tried out for CSB, medyo maganda yung napakita ko and Coach TY approached me agad and he gave me a scholarship and ayun, I didn't waste any time and grabbed that opportunity talaga.
And so far, one of the best decisions probably you've made in your life because this is a breakout season for Robi Nayve. Robbie, your opportunity now to invite our kapusos, your fans in CSB, the entire CSB community to watch your games, and where can they find you on social media as well?
First of all, gusto ko lang batiin yung parents ko sa Davao, relatives ko sa Bohol, relatives ko din sa Mongkayo, Davao de Oro, si Gab Ocampo, my former coaches, Tristan Balino and Rolly Sancho. And for the CSB community, please continue supporting us. Please all watch our games here in GTV, and for all the fans around the Philippines, please continue supporting us and watch the NCAA games.
There you go, Robbie. Thank you so much for joining us here. Robi Nayve of the CSB Blazers just joined us here for the first time at the Studio of Champions. 14 points earlier, averaging 15 points a game this year. Number 3 scorer. Definitely a player to watch out for in the NCAA season 97. Now, speaking of our games here in the NCAA, coming up next, again, we are not yet done. Ang halftime lang po kami in between games. Coming up next, we've got the crucial matchup here of two teams desperate for a win. 1-3 EAC Generals going up against the still winless JR UHV Bombers, and spearheading the broadcast is Mr. Pure Business, Anton Rojas. There you go. And of course, point guard extraordinaire. Second game this season ni Coach Aris Di Mahunahan. Yan po ang magmamanda sa ating coverage ng ating second game. But I want to thank you guys, mga kapuso natin, for catching our show today. This has been your favorite show in between games. My name is Martin Ovier, and you guys are watching Game On!